Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. First up, we got Kingston Wharves, ticker symbol KW, trading in their shares on the sell side here. KW really had some blockbuster results. Stock price clearly higher. You can't say anything's wrong with this. Connected party here selling some shares. Why not? Probably taking some liquidity off the table. Selling a total of approximately 183,000 shares during the period, November 18th to 22nd, 2021. Typically, we'd see more of the KW on the buy side. But in tonight, KW here selling a bit of their shares by a connected party. Now, Jetcon Corporation Limited, one of Jamaica's largest used car dealers, delayed unaudited financials for the third quarter, an advisor by the company to the JSE. Jetcon states, due to unforeseen circumstances, expectation, the report will be produced no later than the end of November, November 30th, 2021. Now, the huge results here, JMMB Group Limited surpassing 5 billion Jamaican in profits for the half year, the 6 months results. That's September 30th, 2021. The market was waiting for this for a couple of years. JMMB Group here taking it to another level. Clearly, since it made its investment associate stake in Sagicor overall, it's now paying dividends. We're going to talk about that in terms of the headline numbers and the profits. So the numbers here coming out, the exact numbers, net profit, $5.48 billion for the 6 months versus $2.4 billion year over year. That's the September 30th period. Now, earnings per share hitting $2.62 per share comparative to $1.20. Operating revenue net of interest expense, $13.4 billion versus $10.79 billion. The top line, not as fast growth. That tells you about them managing those net profits. Even more impressive, the second quarter saw net profit of $3.5 billion alone. If you analyze that, if they keep at that run rate, it tells you the year end is going to be even more explosive. Now you got to note, $2 billion or so of the half year results is from that share of profit of associate that we spoke about. So that just shows you 2-3 years ago, however long, JMMB, the companies that did these deals, these mergers and acquisitions, it was the right move, paying dividends now. Next up, QWI Investments Limited, their updated unaudited NAV, that's net asset value, different than the market price. A bit sideways lately, but still has edged up overall. $1.38 per share here, Jamaican dollars, as at November 19th, 2021. Overseas markets, US markets, Samsung making their largest ever investment in the US. Slated to be $17 billion US dollars. It's a factory chip plant in Texas. Talk about Texas being big, tax incentives, financial incentives, getting a lot of companies to go there. It's expected to commence construction in the first half of 2022 next year and get this done by the second half 2024. What's the whole plan here? The objective is to boost production of advanced logic semiconductors. It's going to be a 5 million square meter facility. So amazing stuff here. Samsung got going in the US 1978, 20,000 employees or so, and look at what they're doing now. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live.